Meaghan Farrell, and I play the ukulele. I played music my whole life, and then I played bass for like a month, and then I was at my cousin's house up in Boston, and she had this like broken ukulele in the house, and she would run around the house screaming like, "Back to the island!" So we went out and bought like a $20 ukulele, and I just got really into it and like learned a bunch of Beatles songs, and so like I wrote some songs, and I brought my ukulele, and I performed them, and since then I've been performing and writing and stuff. So it was like, what, 4 years ago? But I think like that term that everyone uses these days, like anti-folk, but I also like to scream a lot, but it's a ukulele, so it's small. What's nice for me is like immediately when I walk out on stage before I even play, like I'm a really tall person with a very small instrument, so it's like immediately I kind of get people's attention. They're like, what? And so it's like then at that point I can either sit down and play a Hawaiian song, which is what everyone thinks is gonna happen, or I can just like hit it and then start screaming and like freaking out, and then they're like, what, the ukuleles? Like what? And so it's kind of a nice, it like gives me, I don't know, more chance to be crazier, because it's just like, you can run around on stage with a big guitar, but everyone's seen that a million times, but to run around in circles with ukulele, it's less seen, I guess, so it's kind of fun. I really like MGMT right now, and the Born Ruffians I just got into. But I mean, I'm a huge Man fan, like huge. Like they played him at Sarah Lawrence like last weekend, and I got to talk to the Man guy, and I almost died all weekend afterward. It was pretty intense for me. It's cool to meet people that inspire you, and I was like, yeah. And so I just asked him mad questions. He told me all about life. It's cool. My latest is about, it's about respect mostly. Just kind of being fed up with not being treated correctly. Personally, I like to write songs from the opinion of strong and independent women, and I think this song is kind of just being like fuck you, I don't need you. You were fun, but I don't need you, so don't expect that I do, or don't expect me to be clingy. Standing up for non-codependence. I was thinking about things that make me happy, and then sprinkles is like, I love rainbow sprinkles. It was kind of a joke in my head first when I wrote it. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like write the happiest song ever, and it's just really cute, and says I love you and all that. And then it kind of, it's not exactly a love story or romantic in a way. It's cutesy, but it's also kind of realistic and being like, not everything's perfect. But What I Want is a really old song. It's a similar notion of just being in control, the woman being in control, and I really like that idea. There's so many songs about girls saying, oh, I love you, and I'm yours, and all that, and it just, no, you're mine, I guess, is what I'm going for.